Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Resident Evil 2. In the last part, I inserted a lot of plugs into holes. I went through a man's hole, another type of hole, and we helped push Ada through this giant grate opening. And in this part, get to play as her for a little bit. And a cool little note, she has a photograph of herself and John, or at least who I believe is John in this picture, who actually looks quite a fair bit older than her. Anyway, Ada functions basically the same as every other character. Well, all the characters have basically the same mechanics. Even there's a character later on you get to play as where even in spite of her size, you'd think she wasn't capable of having the exact same mechanics. She's not capable of using weapons in any degree. I'm not going to spoil exactly who this is. But the way you control her is exactly the same as everyone else. How strange it might be that all characters control identically. It does create kind of a nice through line for all the potential characters you can play as, that as long as you can play them somewhat adequately, all characters, you can adjust your play to all characters, even with minor differences. So anyway, we move these boxes because when you flip this switch, this place opens with water, and apparently these wooden crates have some kind of waterproof coating, and probably have styrofoam on helium on the inside. Anyway, or hell, maybe they are just completely empty. Actually, maybe they have vacuum inside. But then again, could wood handle the pressure of a vacuum? Anyway, back to dodging doggies here. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Alright, this area is completely optional. It's just that I like the idea of getting this extra piece of ammo, even if it is at the cost of taking one doggy bite. Anyway, that's all that's in there. The rest of the room is just kind of empty. There's like a hole, there's like a slight hole at the near the roof, but Ada cannot reach it because, as I said, people in Resident Evil games cannot jump, and they cannot do pull-ups. These rules were all broken in Resident Evil 4, along with other rules.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here. Think fast. Here's one more. Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!
Alright. Put that counter up to 2. So now we get both the items she found over there. Both the club key, which is not a key used to open up a club, unfortunately, and the shotgun ammo. Now, for safety, I'm going to save over here, because something that's happened to me a bit in practicing this is that I get poisoned and then I am unable to finish up an area. Fuck! I put in a new save instead of overwriting the old one. But anyway, from here, I'm gonna have to make my way back up to the police station, because now that we have the club key, there are several doors in which we can now open. But we gotta go through the sewer system. It seems as if, like, the spiders on the way back out are more ready to attack us. But thankfully, wow, I didn't get hit at all. There's a bit of a backup strat you can have if you get hit by a spider, because, as I said, back at the reporter's jail cell, there was a blue herb and a green herb. thankfully I don't have to take either of them now, as I've basically avoided taking any damage. And actually, I think only one spider bite has been any damage I've taken at all, excluding playing as Ada. So now, this next section is actually really, really dangerous because of the enemy that's in here. And this guy can, or these guys can kind of swarm you now. Not doggies. Something else is afoot. Jeez. Whoa, that was a blind attack, sir. So that was the autopsy room, but I'm not going to go in there because I don't want to. I simply unlocked it for the sake of getting rid of my key. Yeah, this area still looks so strange to me. It looks like someone's house. So now, unlock this door. Okay, and now, nothing useful. I believe this is actually intended to be an R&R room. Alright, so now that we have a locker room here. This is basically just a good place to get, to steal some supplies. And the only place you'll see both a picture of Jesus and some nice, pinup pictures of some ladies. It always looks a bit strange to see what looks like real pictures of women in a video game, because it just contrasts so strongly with the rest of the style. This is actually what I remember to be one of the most powerful guns in the entire game. August 11th. I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing that I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than that I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th. I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock, engraved with chess pieces on them, for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? September 9th. Thomas was a much better player than I had imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagine could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. September 12th. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell that he was having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Okay, so after that whole business, I'm going to use one herb, and now I gotta start thinking about strategy, because I gotta start frickin' figuring out what to do. Crap. Oh, damn it. I just realized I need 2 spaces open. Actually, wait. I might be able to salvage this. I got this, coach. I got this. Alright. Now, hopefully I can run past these zombies. Oh, jeez, no, I can't. Fuck, 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 fuck. This guy was a fake out. Jesus. Okay. So now, make it past all these police zombies. There are a few items strewn about the room but it's kind of not particularly viable to be able to take them all. And now, because I have so much spare ammo, I'm just gonna fire off and get rid of a whole lot of these zombies. It is possible to just run past a couple of them. However, the amount of spacing and knowledge about where they can go is huge. Like, oh fuck. God damn it. I was actually trying to get a better camera angle because... Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey. This is actually quite ideal. Oh, no. Alright. So now, while I don't like wasting a great deal of ammo... Okay. So now, manually reload. I'm doing this more for safety and for the fact that trying to just run past these guys is a nightmare. As I said, the big thing you need is an understanding of how they're going to move and how you can dodge them. But you also have to be able to do this while also not really being able to see them. And this is asking a lot out of a Let's Player. And we are predominantly known as exceptionally lazy people. Anyway, go down this path. And go into this doorway. Ooh, more shambling zombies. And this guy is right in our pathway, so no choice here. Oh, hey, he just died straight out. Alright. For more narrow corridors, I'm probably not going to... Wow. Yeah, the zombies have... Wow! That still didn't kill him. Zombies have kind of a broad damage range in which they can die. It's anywhere from 4 to 7... Actually, I think it's like 4 to 8 shots, actually. And it goes all over the place. I think it's part of the RNG for this game that you can just sometimes get really, really bad luck. Ah, man, I really wish I had health items. Anyway, let's enter this room. Alright. And you know what? I think this is actually going to be an appropriate place to leave off for the day. So anyway, that's gonna have to be it for this part of Let's Play Resident Evil 2 in a room where there was nothing but a document that I just don't want to fill up the episode doing. So I'll pull it in the next episode to fill out time. So anyway, join me next time when I'm going to actually enter that room over there. Unfortunately, not by smashing glass like a logical person like Leon would probably do, but by just unlocking the door. Which is actually more logical now that I think about it. Well, not logical when you realize that it's possible to come in here without the key. Well, whatever. See you guys then.